Hi, Helen. I'm really sorry that you didn't get the score you needed. I know how frustrated you must be. I know how much you need this. I do think you're on the right track. I do agree with you that just writing more essays is the key to speed. You've got this template that you've been working on, you've been working with, you've written all these essays. See what you can learn as kind of like automatic language, automatic structure. That's the whole point of the template. It's not to have something that, um, it's kind of like a memorized thing, but it is there to kind of make sure that you have all of the things you need, that you have the main ideas, that you have the support. So use the template, really try to um, what's the word I want? Like kind of ingrain it into your brain, okay? And change it, adapt it, like fix it to be such a how can I say this? Fix it in such a way, adapt it in such a way that you can use it and then the words just kind of really roll off your pen or your keyboard, whatever however you're taking the test. Um, and that will help. Okay. Now, you may or may not know that there is no word minimum anymore. It's not that you have to get 250 words. However, it's going to be very difficult to write a well developed essay in less than 250 words, in fewer than 250 words. So that's probably what happened. You just didn't write enough. Maybe I don't know, did you finish your conclusion? If you don't finish your conclusion, then it's going to be impossible to get anything above a 5 in coherence and cohesion. So that's something to think about as well. So that's just a little bit of insider examiner information. Now let's take a look at what you wrote. But yeah, I definitely agree that writing and really just kind of, like I said, incorporating the template in a way that feels comfortable for you so that the words just kind of roll off. I think that will take you a long way to improving your speed. All right, let's see what we've got here. The pie chart illustrates the world food consumption in the year, you don't need the of, in the year 2014, presented in 7 different categories. Fine. Overall, it is clear, not clearly, it is clear that the consumption of proteins, fish, and meat stood for the majority. It's a little weird. We don't really say that. Were the majority or accounted for. I love accounted for. Proteins, fish, and meat accounted for the majority, while rice was the least consumed. That's it. The least consumed, not counted for. We don't say that in English, okay? Looking at the pie chart, evidently meat and fish were in favor and counted for almost 60% of the total world consumption. Meat was the most chosen with 31.4%, while fish had 27.9%. The third most chosen were cereals with a percentage of 11.7%, followed by fruits and vegetables at almost the same figures, 10.6 and 10.5 respectively. Nice. Together, those three made up roughly, wow, careful with your spelling, 30%, not percentage. We use percentage as a noun without a number. 30% of the total consumption. I really like this paragraph. I think you did a great job of extending, of grouping things together, of then separating them. I think it's beautiful. Just be careful with some of the language. Regarding the two least chosen, no, food groups. Okay? Least chosen food groups, bread and rice, not counted, but accounted. So, and also use it correctly. So, bread and rice accounted for, one word accounted, double C, no were. So, bread and rice accounted for 8%. Okay? No percentage. We say the percentage was, but when you have a number in front of it, it's just percent. I don't know why this word is here. I'm really confused, so I don't know even how to read this. Were the least produced were rice at only 2.5%. Meanwhile, bread was more than double at 5.5. All right, I don't understand what you're trying to say here. I think you're trying to say that, this was confusing. Bread and rice together accounted for 8%, while the least produced was rice at only 2.5%. Bread was more than double at 5.5. I think that's what you meant. And then it would have been nice. So I really like the things you suggested, the things you selected. Really like the way you organized them. I do want you to work on some of that language because some of it was awkward. Okay, let's take a look at your task 2. There was no task 2. I'm not really sure why. You were supposed to, I don't know, maybe was this the ninth of was this the bonus task 1? I'm very confused because you haven't sent us any essays in a while. To be quite honest with you, I'm not entirely sure where we are, but because I know you've been working hard, I'm just going to send it to you as it is. And yeah, let's see what you decide to do. About essay corrections, we're here, we're ready to help, and I'm confident that we can. Okay, so looking forward to seeing more work. See you soon.